So we're back in the hot seat, and in this episode is going to be jam-packed with action. You're gonna see us finding out who we're gonna buy the meat from, visiting butcher shops, then we're gonna be trying out the recipes. Oh no, big surprise, we screwed something up. We have to fix it. It's gonna be wild, and I hope you enjoy it. My mom and I are gonna go shopping for a full eye-round piece from all the local butchers because we're gonna try our next 3 recipes so we can finally nail our recipe and we can start producing. You're gonna watch us go butcher by butcher all in Oakville to see if we can find that mythical full piece of eye-round.
To get it for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm gonna be in the kitchen again.
Coming out of a butcher, it's getting tough to get a whole piece of eye-round. But we're doing our best. All day is going to be just butchers, so we'll keep you posted. So the very first butcher shop that we visited was called Oakville's Finest Butchery. We went in to ask them something very simple. We need to buy a whole piece of eye-round so we can make it into beef jerky. And they said, our boss is in here, but you can leave your number and he'll call you and help you and tell you if he can find that out buy that piece for you and you can pick it up later. All right, so we get out.
So second butcher stop, I am here in Lake Shore. I will show you around the beautiful lake and the houses. It's so beautiful. That's Alex. So this is it. So I went out and checked the second butcher, and let me tell you, like $12 for 4 pounds, it's doubled. I was thinking, no thank you, but no thank you. We are going for the third butcher. We'll see which one of the first of this one, the third, is going to be able to get me the full piece of eye-round.
So very simple. We go in and we go out. Why? Because we asked them, can you do this? Yes. How much? This. Double than the last one. And we said, no thank you ma'am, we're out of here. So just a quick reminder, we visited butcher shops because we want to just purchase one whole piece of eye-round so we can try all the different recipes that we're trying to narrow down our original recipe for beef jerky. We are not going to be buying all our meat from butchers because there's just too many people in the middle and it's just going to be a little too expensive. But we visited a farm by Sarnia, Oil Springs, this summer. Talked to the farmer. We visited and we saw his cows. We're building relationships with possible farmers that can be our providers of all the meat that we're gonna need to produce our beef jerky. So keep an eye out for that because that's gonna be really cool. And if you wanna learn more about this farm that we visited, my mom and Dave did a podcast with Joe, the farmer, and you can check it out somewhere in the links. And now we're on the road to visit our third butcher shop. And we are headed to Sa Halal Meat Shop by Trafalgar Road. So we're our third meat shop, Sa Halal Meat Shop, and gonna check if we have our eye-round or not. When we went in, it was very different because the owner was there. She was very accommodating. She even gave us tips. It was very easy. She said, yes, tomorrow morning I can have the piece. Super simple. And we said, you know what? Yes, we'll buy from you. So that was done.
So I just came out from the third butcher, and I think this is the one. I already ordered the complete piece. So tomorrow 9:30, I'm going to come here to pick it up and then direct to the kitchen.
I just got off Zoom with one of my teammates from New Ray Media, Fernanda, who is developing the webpage for Phoenix Bites for the beef jerky. And it's incredible. It's looking fantastic. It's all black and white right now, but wow. A detriment, what's a feather off my cap, because I've been so busy that I've been failing a little bit as a leader and not giving her enough direction. I know that, but she has taken it completely on her own, designed it, and created just got it down. Incredible. I'm so excited for everybody to see the website because it's so different than what everybody else is doing for like consumer goods, direct to consumer. I'm so happy with it. Just wanted to share. I want to get her reaction for the first time seeing it, okay? So here we go. That's the front page.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
That's the front page, so it doesn't have color yet. So this would be color. This would be
I'm gonna start
drawing.
crying because it's so beautiful.
You see how we got the illustration right here? There's gonna be a completely new, different illustration here. A little bit about the product.
Yeah.
And then follow us on social media, like a little picture here, so you can different things. And that's our, the bottom here. We have a little subscribe to, because we're gonna have a newsletter for all the.
I told you, I'm crying. It's so beautiful.
Our ingredients.
Oh,
so we have. We're
the
gonna have,
map. Remember that we were talking about the map?
Exactly.
Oh my goodness! Wow, it's amazing, amazing. Can I say, Fair, you are the best. Neuromedia, you are the best.
So it's no color yet. So everything's gonna have color.
I'm in love with no color. Imagine they splash the color there. It's gonna be like, oh God. Oh God.
So we're doing good.
Very good.
Okay.
My idea was to hold off until it was completely finished to show my mom what it looked like. But I was super excited and I said, I can't wait, so I'm gonna show you right now, so come check it out. And this is her reaction, it's priceless.
So we just picked up early in the morning our meat that we found in our third butcher shop yesterday, and we're ready to go and try our new recipes. Look at this huge boy, 3 kilos. The conversion goes to 1/3, so we're gonna be able to make 100 packages, 100 gram packages, so that's insane.
So today I'm doing these already ingredients. So this is a tip of one of my friend's chefs, that I have to strain every single one of the powders of the spices, that way it's more smooth.
And so it was at this moment that we knew we screwed up.
My mom made a little bit of a mistake, ordered the turkey slicer that had needed some motor. We don't have a motor, and to stay on our schedule, I'm gonna have to drive 4 hours, 2 hours there, 2 hours back to go get a manual beef jerky cutter slicer. So let's go.
So from the beginning, the beef jerky meat slicer we purchased from Amazon kept on sending us messages. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there next week. It's gonna be there this, that. And the day that was supposed to be delivered, we got an email. Oh yeah, here's your refund. No explanation. Goodbye. And we're like, we waited almost a month for this slicer, thinking that it's gonna come because they're telling us it's gonna come, but it doesn't. And now we're stuck and almost out of time. So quickly, in the rush of things, we put another order in for another beef jerky meat slicer. It arrived and everything. We didn't notice very quickly until when we had the meat and we were gonna go that we're missing something very important. The first one we purchased was a manual with a little crank that makes the knife spin and you feed the meat and it slices it. The second one we purchased in a hurry doesn't have a little crank. It needs a whole other motor that you attach it, you bolt it, and then you turn on the motor and it spins the knives. So we don't have that motor, and that motor costs an added $500, $600. So we don't want that. We start Googling, we start calling different shops, hunting shops, because they would have some sort of meat jerky slicer there. Nothing until we come to one called Caleb's Cabela's, maybe? Where is it? Milton. 2.5 hours away, because right now it's traffic time. Do we order it and get it? I think it was a week for delivery. So we said, screw it, we're gonna drive there and back in one day, and the next day we'll do the whole recipe. So we'll wait one day.
So we made it to Barrie, and Caleb's is gonna hook us up with the jerky. With the jerky slicer, but we did hit a snowstorm, so we're not that happy with that because we still got our summer tires on. But anything for that jerky.
We have to do the recipe this weekend. Today it's Friday, and we have to do the recipe now because we have to find a recipe to pinpoint our original flavor and choose it if we're not gonna get stuck and we have to get things moving.
So back to Oakville.
Whatever, nice drive, we'll pop in Harry Potter audiobook and get through it, and easy. Midway through the drive, it starts snowing like crazy. Obviously, we're driving further north, so more snow. It gets a little dicey because we hadn't put on our winter tires on, so we're a little nervous, but we made it back and we returned the old machine to Amazon, so everything's fixed.
5 hours drive later, and we're here.
ready to cut some meat. Okay, so cut.
This is what we needed to get the
I'm here with the 3 new recipes that I'm going to use to marinate the beef jerky. For starter, I'm going to start cleaning this iron round, remove all the fat. Iron round is the best meat for a jerky because it doesn't have a lot of fat in between. Because remember, the fat in beef jerky make the difference in the shelf life. So you really need a very clean piece of meat. Almost done here. So I'm excited because today we have all the equipment to marinate better, to make the strips very all of them being the same size. So that way when we put it in to dry, it's gonna dry almost at the same time. That way you avoid okay, these pieces are already dry and it's not yet, so you avoid that if you have it very even strips. No, I'm gonna say slices. Okay, let's see. So they're supposed to go here, and now, so you can see this is, you can put the knife between here and then you can cut it a little thinner. Thank you guys. Okay, so but we want it to go thicker, so I'm gonna do it in this way, up in the top. So let's see if it's my first time doing it. So some suggestion, they say that if you froze your meat for a while is better when you are cutting. I did not did that, so but when it's a butcher, when we need one. So I'm gonna just show you this guy. So look at this guy. It's the first one, so it's a little more uneven, but it's a good one. So this has to go here. Then we cut another one. And then we are ready to use this one. Okay, I'm gonna do this because I need my fingers. There you go. You see? Of course, this one is the smaller slice. Another piece. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is beautiful, no? Okay, I'm gonna show you this. The last one. Am I good or what? There you go. Okay, I'm done with this. So the idea is to do like 3 parts of these guys. That way I can try to do almost the same amount in one of those. Remember, it's my first time trying to do it the most smooth process, but it still is too much to learn. So, like I mentioned it, or maybe I didn't, so these 3 new recipes are gonna be the first one trying with this meat. So I'm excited because I think these are the winners. Yeah, you are gonna love it. Okay, now guys, I'm gonna wash my hands and then show you what is this new machine that we bought it. So this hard time saver, because in step 2, allow the meat to marinate for 24 hours or 36 hours, you save a lot of time. They say that this guy, who is called, let me show you how it's called here, 15 minutes marinator system. So I'm going to put the meat here, add the ingredients, the recipe ingredients, that is could be marinating for 25 minutes. So I'm gonna just put it here, the meat. Look at this beauty. Look, that's beautiful. Da-da-dum, da-da-dim. Okay. This is one of my, I feel this is gonna be the best one, so because it's so much. Look at, you see the thickness? So much. It's a lot of spices. Maybe later I will share what is in, or maybe not. So here you go. And then you close this girl. Then, if I correct, you have to, how you say it, like vacuum, and when it's ready, you, okay, I'm gonna try here. Remember, this is my first time doing this, so suction. Wow, I was not even touching this. So for these ones, I have to wait for this for 25 minutes, and then I will show you how I did this guy. Just waiting when machine says no more air. It's like a sealed air, how you say it? Like vacuum sealer. It's almost done. Lock, remove. Right, this guy here. Then you set the time. What is going on? Okay guys, like you noticed, that was my first time trying to set up these guys. So I have a little difficulty, but I found the way to make it run. So I will explain. This is a vacuum sealer. You put the meat, you put your marination gravy or your spices or whatever, and instead to put the meat in the fridge and leave it there for 24-36 hours. That is the ones is recommended to get very good, the meat getting all the spices and everything. So this beauty is save us a lot of time. So I set it for 30 minutes. So I give you a little more. But normally you can set it in 15 minutes. It saves you 24 hours. Remember that we tried already 2 recipes that they were not good enough. So today I'm trying 3 more, and I'm very excited because I'm pretty sure one of them is going to be the Phoenix Bite original beef jerky flavor. Okay guys, next time you see me, I'm gonna put this guy in the dehydrator. Okay guys, this beauty finished his job, his job, I don't know. So it's ready for me to open, and you see? Very nice. Smells so good. So I'm going to put it here, and then for hours later, these guys are gonna be ready. So they have to be in the dehydrator for 4 hours. So let's see. I'm gonna use, so look these guys. 30 minutes, meaning almost 34 hours. So, okay guys, I will see you in 4 hours.